Hello everyone, this is msnobuntu and you are watching my channel named right after my name. At the moment I'm busy traveling, so I just wanted to catch up with you and do the next thing on the toxic narcissistic series that I've been doing, so I don't fall behind and I don't lag behind while I am traveling. I see that there's been a lot of views. Now here's what I need from you though. I need for you to comment down below in the comment section and actually interact with me and interact with the information and tell me your different stories about toxic relationships, toxic dynamics, narcissistic parents, narcissistic friends, colleagues, managers at work. I really want to talk about this conversation a lot and really hear your stories as well, because this is something that is so prevalent and it's not being talked about, and I'm certain a lot of people still don't have a language for it. And so part of the reason why I am doing this series is when I discovered the language for it, and when I discovered the terminology for it, and when I discovered what it's called, it empowered me to be able to then to speak about it, to point it out, and to understand exactly what is happening at each and every moment that it was happening, or when it does happen. I'm able to say, oh, this is what's going on, and this is what's going on. And so that's a very, empowered position to be in. Okay, so what I am here to talk about today is the different kind of personalities or personas or facades that the narcissists, the toxic person and the narcissist takes on in order to present themselves in the world. And you might think, well, a lot of people do this. They have their representative, and then they have the real person who they are and all of that. But the narcissist is perpetually doing this in every environment that they occupy. They put on a representative. They perpetuate a kind of personality and a kind of person holding a certain kind of values that they don't hold, in order to obviously kind of trick everyone they come into contact with into truly believing that they are, nice, charismatic people who are, who are enjoyable, who are likable, who have nothing going wrong with them in their minds. And how you will usually catch the narcissist and the toxic person is that they have trouble upkeeping this persona that they want to perpetuate. The moment they are in a space of pressure, where the moment you put them between a rock and a hard place, when the pressure cranks up, the narcissist, the real fruit of what that person is, will really come forth and present itself for what it is, which is a rotten fruit. So when it comes to the narcissist, the scripture that says, you will know if a tree by its fruit is truly what applies. You really need to watch a toxic person very closely. They work very hard to appear to be somebody that they're not. And you can usually tell if you have any fraction of discernment, if you're able to see, if you're able to watch and just see with your, not only your eyes, but even beyond your eyes, just see. You will be able to tell when someone is trying to purport an image of themselves, that they of a person whom they are not, an image that they are not. And this is part of the toxic and narcissistic person's game, is that they constantly, interchangeably, from environment to environment, trying to come across as a certain kind of person who is acceptable, who is likable, who there's nothing wrong with this person. So that when you do, tell on them, this is where it comes in. When you do tell on them and their bad behavior that they conduct, covertly, overtly, however it is that the bad behavior comes out, when you do point it out, when you do tell on them, it confuses people profusely, because there's this person that is represented to them and there's who you're talking about, and the two do not reconcile and don't add up together to make up this person that they know or they think they know. And that's what the narcissist does. They take on this chameleon nature from environment to environment to appear as if they fit within the environment, to appear as if they're not psychotic, to appear as if they're not toxic, to appear as if they're not scheming and manipulating human beings. And the best way you can catch out a narcissist in that, in playing, who's playing that kind of game, is to watch what they do very closely and not what they say. Watch what they do, because you know a tree by its fruit. A tree can tell you that it's an apple tree all at once. If it's bearing oranges, it's an orange tree. And it's the same with narcissistic people. They'll tell you that I'm a peach tree, I'm a fig tree, but they'll be bearing blackberries, and you're like, And that's where you will usually catch out the narcissistic personality as being a liar, as being this kind of person who's representing themselves as one thing that they are not.